Good morning, beginning farmer friends. Today is mower day. Not mowing day, but mower day. By the way, say good morning to Clara. Hi, Clara. We are headed to town. We've got to get some parts and supplies, basically blades and things like that, to get the mower going or make sure that the mower is in tip-top shape. And then at some point, we're going to have to go down to my cousin's to help him with that hood that I took down yesterday. He said, looked at it, he started taking it apart. It's a two-person job. So right now, though, we are headed to John Deere, to the John Deere dealer, which I've got my Minneapolis Moline hat on, actually. But my son is working there, so maybe I can stop and say hi to him when we go get some parts. You know what's crazy about farming right now is just like how much stuff is being purchased and the backlog and things like that. They've got 4 skid loaders, 5, 6 skid loaders right here, which they just showed up this week. They've got one 50-60 tractor, a very small tractor way over there, and one baler behind it. There's just nothing here. They got like 5 lawnmowers for sale. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna go in and get my parts. Got some of the parts that I needed. I think I got enough parts to do what I need to do. I've got one more stop to go and get a few other parts and pieces. And then I'll just show you everything I bought. It's kind of not exciting at all. There are a ton of projects that need to get done today. Today I went to town and I got parts and pieces. I got blades, knives, whatever you want to call them, for the Moco. I also got some nuts because those seem to wear out on the Moco as well, and they didn't have the bolts. But I also got some parts and pieces to work on the lid for the Moco. I'm gonna have to go down and help my cousin. Got some 3/8" bolts, nuts I should say, put on there. I got a few C-clamps because we're gonna have to do some clamping to put back everything together. And I lost a lot of my power washer tips. Today is all about projects. In fact, there is a big project that I am not necessarily going to be a huge part of, but I have a part in it. And that's this right here. This is 68 pieces of 8-foot by whatever. It's like that 5/4 thick deck by 5.5 inches. All of that is gonna eventually end up going right here. Our porch was rotten, as you can tell by these really nice posts right here. It was just rotten. We didn't have gutters for years and years on our house. My fault. And that caused the porch to rot. So we're putting in a new porch. Hopefully we're going to get some help putting in a new porch. The kids took out the old porch, and I'm going to come in now and try to attempt to take out these rotten posts. Because they are rotten, I can't just wrap a chain around them like I would like to do. I'm going to have to dig down and then see if I can wrap a chain around them, yank them out of the ground. I don't remember how deep they are. Remember that old reality show from our childhood, DuckTales, with Scrooge McDuck? Well, and on our farm, we subscribe to Scrooge McDuck's old idiom, work smarter, not harder. So I dug around the bottom of these posts a little bit, and now I'm going to use the tractor, or attempt to use the tractor and a chain to pull them out, because it looks like I used a bag of Quikrete for every single post, you know. Waste not, want not. That's kind of comical. Apparently I put that one post in down there first, the first one I did, and I put a bag of Quikrete in it, and then I decided I guess I don't need any Quikrete because none of those other posts had any concrete in them whatsoever. On to the next project. Now we're going to work on the second project, which is the Minneapolis Moline. We have to replace the ignition. We clean the carburetor, and by we, I mean my uncle and my son and my cousin. They cleaned and put the carburetor back on last time, but we were having trouble getting it going because, well, the ignition was not good, and we went to fiddle with it, and it all came to pieces. So I think in order to take this dash off right here, we're gonna have to take the hood off. So let's get started.
Glowing.
kind of stuck back here. Did I have to take, is it all one piece, this side panel here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You got a wiring harness here.
Yep, I see it. Watch out. Here, can you hold it for a sec so I can go around the tire? We've got the hood off and we noticed that it was like a home for the wasps to live. So we're kind of taking some wasps out, some mud dauber homes wrapped around wires. Oh, that's crazy. Here's that crack that I was talking about in the exhaust manifold, but hood's off. Next step is this piece up here, so we better just keep cleaning.
Well, this isn't really
any easier.
See, we got hot wires, we got burnt wires. You know what would be awfully nice?
The fuel tank was out of the way?
Yeah. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3.
So that's just a...
Do these guys bite?
Yeah. They hurt.
Is that kind of like the bigger hammer theory?
It is.
If it doesn't move,
get a bigger hammer.
Get a bigger hammer. That's right. One thing I always know when I come and help my nephew is bring a few wrenches.
The good thing about these videos is I'm the one that edits it, so...
Is that right?
I can take all the snide remarks out.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Go wherever we want it. You can just take it if you want, can you? Alright. How much or little do we want to do? It is a lot of frayed wires, but I don't see any that's clear through. Some of the outer wire is coating is off. This one got hot, and maybe we should replace that one while we're doing this. The problem is our new switch is a little bit different than the old one, so we're going to have to follow those back and see what is appropriate for each one. So this may take a little while. And see, here's...
Whose idea was this to break it?
Well, it didn't break, it just wore out.
Why does stuff wear out? It's not that old.
What do you mean it's not that old? Here, look at the breaker points on this. They're all a little bit corroded up, and the front half of that just fell off. So that's what we're doing, is replacing this 4-position key.
Green wire, maybe?
Okay. Follow that on back.
Is this green?
There's a green in here. There's green.
Well, that goes to the starter.
This goes to the fuse.
The thing about doing a project like this is that you have to be smarter than the project that you're doing.
And sometimes that's not really
that's not enough.
Okay, here's the old one that's coming off now. It's got this loopy wire.
4-foot long loop wire. Came here, goes all the way here, and it came from the factory that way. Kind of wild.
Okay, we're going to put these on this third one.
Yep, right down here.
So can we, okay, that's going to go in like that. We're at over here, so we got to pull these, hit the button. Oh!
Hey!
Holy cow, what a ball game!
Boy.
All right, well.
We were smarter than the ignition.
We hope we are.
But we still didn't hook up the cell phone charger.
Well, you've got to have a new...
oh, that's right.
A new...
Man. How did these old farmers run their GPS monitors?
Yeah, well...
With their cigarette lighter going out all the time.
We knew better.
Oh.
We didn't have those.
Where did you put the nut?
Okay, this should go right here.
Turn it. Got it. Well, we can't get it started the way that it should start. It has spark, it has fuel. Those are the things that it should need to get started, but it's not starting, so we're gonna try plan B. I'm not gonna lie, I love my John Deere 4430. I love the 4020, but the sound of this Minneapolis Moline, it's pretty awesome. Alright, we are in a good spot here. It is running, it is moving. As you saw, we had to pull start it to get it going. We have a major problem though. I don't know if you can see that, but that all looks wet. Apparently we've got a little bit of a coolant issue somewhere in here. And we really need to replace that exhaust manifold because, well, it broke. Even more coming off. The good thing about these old tractors is that there's always something to do on them. You never get to quit learning. Never a dull moment, never a dull moment. We had lunch, now we're headed south to the Southern Collection, to my cousin's house, where we're gonna do some work and get some stuff. And just like that, we made it down to my cousin's, where we gotta do some work on this little piece of equipment right here. Huh. Interesting. Things get dicey around here sometimes.
Ah, you just be picking your nose with your elbows, that's all.
Alright.
No,
That's not gonna go.
come this way.
There?
Yeah. No.
I don't like this job. I think we need to come up with a plan that doesn't include my arm getting chopped off. I came up with a plan on how to fix that little bend in the top part that we were trying to pound down there. Don't fix it. That was my plan. What we're gonna do is we are going to put this piece of angle on right here. That will shore up this piece that is broken right here, and then we will be able to not have a low mower hood that is kind of smiley face shape. That's the idea, at least. I'm kind of just along for the ride on this one. So what we've been doing is drilling holes through the new piece to attach it to the old piece, kind of suck it all together. These holes are needed to be drilled anyways, or they're going to be needed to be drilled because they attach this plastic top on, and my mud flaps or rock guard or canvas tarp or whatever is going to go in the front. We're just trying to suck it all in, and my cousin's around here somewhere. He's going to weld it. Well folks, good news. We got a manifold for the M5 exhaust manifold, but my uncle's gonna take that up. He knows a good welding shop up there. They're gonna try to, there's one really small pinhole in it. They're gonna try to fix that. We also got this lid ready to go back on the 40, no, goodness. I'm getting my tractors and my mowers mixed up. Back on the 926 Moco. I do have to put the guards, brush guards back on the front, or the grass guard things, and attach this back, but that's going to be easier to do when it is on the unit. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my uncle and my cousin for helping me get stuff done today. I'm tired. We're going to head home. We're gonna have supper. We got some chores to do at home still. I hope you are having a great day wherever you are, whenever it is. Talk to you later.